story that we are following here on India Today, coming in from the United States of America. It's the bromance between US President Donald Trump and billionaire Elon Musk, which is now showing signs of strain. Elon Musk has now stepped down from Donald Trump's administration following Donald Trump's recent policies with regards to taxation and migration. This comes just a day after Elon Musk criticized Donald Trump's bill. Musk claimed that Donald Trump is spending massively, which will lead to a federal deficit. He said the bill will undermine all the work that DOGE did till now. Yesterday, Trump said the bill was big and beautiful. Contradicting him, Elon Musk said the bill cannot both be big and beautiful. When Donald Trump learned of Musk's criticism, he said he would try to negotiate the bill and he is not happy with certain aspects of it.
These are two men with enormous egos. Both of them think that they're the smartest people in the room, basically in any situation that they're in. And so there was inherently tension between the two from day one, as you were saying. And I think what started to happen eventually, although we'll see what the reporting says, we have to wait and understand, is that Musk got frustrated with the fact that he didn't have quite as free a hand as he thought he might. His DOGE program ran into opposition in the courts, in the bureaucracy, sometimes within other members of the Trump government. And so eventually he felt that it was time for him to leave. And I think Trump, on the other hand, perhaps got frustrated at times that he was being outshone by Musk. I think that didn't sit terribly well with him. And so while he was happy to have him around and help out in various ways, it wasn't like he felt it was essential that Musk stay forever.
Mr. President, Elon Musk in a television interview criticized the one beautiful bill, saying he was disappointed it didn't cut enough, essentially, that it undercut the DOGE efforts. What's your reaction to that?
Well, the reaction's a lot of things. Number one, we have to get a lot of votes. We can't be cutting, we need to get a lot of support, and we have a lot of support. We had to get it through the House. The House was... we have no Democrats. If it's up to the Democrats, they'll take the 65% increase. If that doesn't get approved, this country is going to have a 65% increase in taxes and lots of other problems, big problems, almost bigger than that. But we'll have a 65% increase as opposed to the largest tax cut in the history of our country. We will be negotiating that bill, and I'm not happy about certain aspects of it, but I'm thrilled by other aspects of it. That's the way they go. It's very big. It's the big, beautiful bill. But the beautiful is because of all of the things we have. The biggest thing being, I would say, the level of tax cutting that we're going to be doing. We're going to make people really be able to, we'll have the lowest tax rate we've ever had in the history of our country. And tremendous amounts of benefit are going to the middle-income people of our country, low and middle-income people of our country. So we're going to see what happens, because the Senate, as you know, is negotiating with us, and they have to then go back to the House. And, it's got a way to go. But I have to say, Speaker Johnson and Thune have done an incredible job. John Thune has done a fantastic job, and they're working together with me and others. And I think we have an amazing, if we pull this off, remember, we have 0 Democrat votes because they're bad people. There's something wrong with them.
My colleague Pranay is now joining me on the story. Pranay, the big question now that everyone will be asking is that as the chief of DOGE, it is Elon Musk who's now stepped down. Who will be next? That's a big question.
The big question also remains, Aishwarya, that will there be a next? Because Department of Government Efficiency, there have been questions about the efficiency of the department itself and the legal validity, the rationale behind the Department of Government Efficiency, which claims to have put a stoppage on the wasteful expenditure of the U.S. administration around $160 billion. This is what the DOGE claimed. But will President Donald Trump would like to have a continuation of DOGE, or with any a big figure like Elon Musk, or he will continue because the processes which were laid down by the Department of Government Efficiency under Elon Musk, whether they'll continue, because many people are asking that has it been effective, what President Trump wanted to implement, or we have to find out or devise out a new mechanism. So, like, with President Donald Trump, you can always expect something new. We can always expect the unexpected things. So, Department of Government Efficiency, there are questions about the future of Department of Government Efficiency, because initially it was only planned for a certain period, and Department of Government Efficiency only laid down those procedures. Whether those procedures will continue or not, we are yet to see about that. But what happened between Elon Musk and Donald Trump is also very interesting, because initially they started with during the campaign, and when Elon Musk joined President Donald Trump, there was a lot of hype about his involvement, because he's the richest man on earth, and the way he got involved in Trump presidency, for him to give him the larger space, Vivek Ramaswamy was made to withdraw from the government of Department Efficiency, and he was sent to Ohio, which I think he wanted to contest for the governorship. But subsequently, if you see that the decision of decision of President Donald Trump on deportation policy, and the way Elon Musk raised his concern, and in a way he criticized as well. Also the tariff policies of Donald Trump, which President Donald Trump loves a lot, and he said that the most beautiful word in the English dictionary for him is tariff.
Right.
So clearly the differences were started propping up between both President Donald Trump and Elon Musk. And the last point I wanted to make here, Aishwarya, is that I think Elon Musk's decision to call off or sign off from Department of Government Efficiency is also the efficiency of his own business interests, because the Tesla, the flagship brand of his business empire, started getting getting hurt by his involvement in the government, and there were widespread protests, not even in America, but even the European market was getting impacted for the Tesla.